But we go into the wrong direction because now that you're talking about relationship, we didn't head into trauma and all that other rah rah. We need to head into relationships. What is your Venus sign? Because that determines like
My what?
what type of your Venus sign.
Oh,
Venus.
Pisces. So I'm Rihanna to this
Oh,
bitch.
not necessarily.
No.
What does it say?
It says Venus determines how and what you love. It indicates how you express affection and the qualities you're attracted to. Athletes.
What?
Your Venus is in Pisces, meaning your romantic side is sentimental, dreamy, and gentle. You have an endless, deep well of compassion and love, but have trouble protecting yourself in relationships. Which
Okay,
it
is that it?
says it is your sixth sign in the house, meaning that for you, love is often expressed in routines.
Okay, that's interesting.
Wh-
Do you not like it? How do you feel about it? Because you know yourself in love or in a relationship more than often. I did hear something that kind of could have made sense, but I want to see what you make of it first, because
Determines
that's
how and what
personal.
you love. Determines on how and what you love. I'm very picky. I can admit I'm very picky. Express affection is attracted. Your qualities indicates how you express affection and the qualities you're attracted to. I don't know. Romantic side, sentimental, dreamy, and gentle. I can say my romantic side ain't very. I don't know about dreamy. Maybe. Niggas be capping sometimes. Who fucking knows? But I'm
I'm
definitely
good.
am
But you
gentle.
personally, like niggas, it's about you.
I definitely am gentle and sentimental about love. I feel like
Hmm.
love is like really precious, and it's something that's so rare that you will ever find and get in your life.
Amen.
So it's kind
Man,
of
you feel
accurate, but
love.
it's like what the fuck? Compassion. It says your endless deep well of compassion and love. That shit right there is accurate as fuck because I really am a caring person, a whole ass caring person, and my love really is endless. Even if you do me so dirty, and I know we cut off and also like that, I would still have love for the person at the end of the day because I don't wish
Yeah.
unless you really be pissing me off and you come at me, I really did this like fuck you for real. Fuck
I
this
kind of feel
love.
like that depends on the person too, because like I know I ain't never gonna harbor no like harsh pain towards anybody. I'm always gonna wish like the best. So I really feel like that depends on the person too.
Trouble protecting myself in relationships is accurate as fuck.
Yeah, no, that's the part I heard, and I was like, oh, but that was like you said, Rihanna. You ain't gonna be like,
No, 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 no,
you
no,
ain't
no,
gonna
no,
be
no,
like,
no, 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 no. Shut up. I know
I
where you're
know,
going. Shut up.
I know.
Stop.
Wait, I ain't gonna
You're
wait.
gonna get this episode removed off every platform.
I
Stop
wasn't
it.
gonna say nothing. I was just gonna say you ain't gonna let nothing get too far. That's all I was gonna say. Damn.
No, you had to check yourself. Who are you fooling? But
You're
yeah, because
funny.
if I see it, like I tell what's his face, so like one left move, I'm out of here.
No, for real.
This nigga talking about you ain't falling back or nothing. Nigga, you ain't falling back. I'm like, yeah, all right, try me.
Yeah, all
Go
right.
left. Try me. One step left.
Go
You ain't got to
left.
put 2 feet left, but go one step left.
One
Out of
toe
there.
left. One toe left,
Put the
sir.
pinky over there. Out of there.
I put the pinky over there.
What is your Venus?
Oh, my Venus is a Capricorn. So it's meaning like my romantic side is somewhat repressed in the name of responsibilities and rationality, which I kind of feel like is true. I don't really socialize that much with people if I feel like I got too much to do. Sometimes it seems like you don't care about love. I do. You're extremely
No, you
cautious and
don't.
appreciate stability. That's very true. That's why I don't care about love. If I don't sense no stability and I feel like this ain't gonna work out, I'll be tiptoeing. Like I was talking with this one dude back what in the wintertime and I fucked the old dude heavy, but it just seemed like I wasn't falling in love. I appreciated the company. It was always great to have around. And it wasn't really on all rah-rah shit. Like we just was on some genuine like chill stuff. But I told him that I didn't want to, like, pursue a relationship at the moment. After that, everything went downhill. I was like, you know what? Okay.
I just realized I have no Leo in my
Don't
house.
get one. Oh, yeah, don't. You're fine. I don't
I
either.
don't.
That's a great thing. That's a
But
great.
where I got Sagittarius in me at, it's Pluto.
Pluto. I think my sister has one in Pluto as well. What is Pluto?
Pluto. Well, for me, it says Pluto stays in each sign for up to 30 years. What the fuck? Meaning that it rules a generation more than a person. It rules power, intensity, obsession, and control. Your Pluto is in Sagittarius, meaning that your generation psyche is competitive, positive, free spirit, curious, optimistic, forward looking, independent, and confident.
That's it.
It is in your second house, meaning that your personally are transforming outdated relationships to money. Oh yes, Oh, wait a minute. Material
Wait, what?
possession and security.
Oh, for me, see that ending part change. It's in my 10th house. So meaning you personally are transforming outdated definitions of success and responsibility. Okay.
What is your sign in Pluto?
Sagittarius.
Oh.
It's also in seven other people's sign. Like I have it similar, and you're one of the people I have it similar with. That's why that makes sense if this is
You
generational
and
because
I
the seven numbers that I have are all people around our age.
you and I have a lot of similar. I was looking back at it 2 nights ago when I was like gathering this information. You and I have a lot of similarities.
What is your Neptune in? Your Neptune is in Aquarius?
Yes.
Okay, it says Neptune says in each sign for around 14 years. Okay, makes sense. Meaning it rules a generation more than a person. It rules dreams, imagination, unconscious, and the unconscious. Your Neptune is in Aquarius, meaning your entire generation finds inspiration through detached analysis and intellectual pursuit. This is in my 12th house, meaning that for me, this manifests in my ideas, verging on unrealistic and impractical about privacy, secrets, and introspection.
Mine is in my fourth house.
Okay.
And it says this manifests your idea verging on unrealistic and impractical about the home and family. Which that's accurate as fuck because for someone who comes from a shitty ass family, the dynamics and also like that, you're gonna manifest a better idea that may seem unrealistic because at the end of the day, sometimes it triggers generations and stuff like that. You're not gonna
Mm,
always get exactly how you want it to be planned out. So that's accurate for me as fuck.
that's so bad. They tried to hit it in the gut.
Speaking of all these damn signs, let's talk.
Yeah.
Let's get into some key moment. Okay, we're gonna
Uh,
rewind and then go forward into when we're talking about like dating. When I mentioned my
okay.
ex and all that stuff like that is in Aquarius.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into key about the signs that we didn't probably people that we didn't probably dealt with.
Uh-oh.
Now this is the thing about Taurus men.
Mm-mm. Go ahead.
The Taurus men that I didn't deal with are made Taurus. One of
Uh-huh.
them, sometimes, I don't know, sometimes my best friend below get a little heartbeat sometimes when I see him still.
Oh.
Cause I used to have a huge crush on him. I remember I told him I was like, give me 5 years so we can have a family.
And
This is like what I was 18, 19 or whatever when I said that to him.
so what y'all still got what? 2 more
And he
years?
thought he was hella girl. Boy, you only 2 years older than me. Relax.
I hate that shit.
So we really started to get
Yeah,
to know
yeah.
each other. I was 19. Yeah, because this is the low key for real, for real. He low key had a part. Anyway,
You
never
know?
mind. But so at that moment, we started to get to know each other and I was like that. Cool vibe. He literally the first thing out the gate, he told me, he was like, yeah, we too much alike because you think just like me. And as Tauruses, there's really no difference. And then already I got 6 brothers, so I already know what a nigga is thinking.
Understandable, yeah. Makes sense. Read that nigga.
Whatever, cool, chilling, all that stuff like that. Never went nowhere. Kind of out of the blue, like the friendship, the vibes just like literally just changed where we just have not spoken in months. Pop up from time to time. And one of the jokes that we come up with was like, oh, so we got like 3 years left, some shit like that. We every time we get back in contact, like how many years we got left. And I remember publicly saying,
Hell yeah.
I can't wait until we have. I was like, I can't wait. I said something about having some caramel babies with such and such or whatever. I was pretty much manifesting that shit.
That'd be scary if it happened though.
I manifested this shit talking about in 2019. Me and that nigga was nowhere near inside and talking to each other in 2019.
So wait, how many years, or is it over? Is the countdown over?
I think it's been 5 years already because I said this shit when
Wait,
I was
not
like 19. I said it at 18.
what year was
19,
that?
20, 18 was like 2016.
2016. Oh, okay. Just checking. I was like, oh.
So 19, 20, 21, 22. We got one more year left. I'm about to go hit him up. I'm not gonna cap.
Ah! And I, ooh.
And he hit me up recently too. He hit me up recently. He liked the picture, and I liked a few of his. And he didn't even talk about text me. I'm like,
Hey,
for
you gotta
what?
go in there. When you go in there, listen. Go in there, not wait.
Listen,
What?
wait, hold on, let me look. I went in there.
What?
He was like, text me. I'm like, for what? He was like, what? So some information, and he was just
Uh-huh.
like, nah. I was like, if you want to talk to me, you want to catch up, you don't need my number to catch up. You can just DM me. But I was being a dickhead because my eyesight is still on somebody. But after a text message I received today, my eyesight went cross. So
No, no, shit. You over there bow-eyed looking.
for real. So when I go back in there, which I'm probably gonna do after this podcast, this episode.
And cause do it, baby, stick it, baby, lick it, cause
Oh, I think his number's still in it.
get it.
But what do I
You
do?
say he was a Taurus.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's gonna
so
be a headache ass relationship. Because the last tourist nigga I talked to, the nigga got on my fucking nerves.
I don't even know what I would be like, cause I've talked to Tauruses before. They're not bad. They're interesting.
This nigga, well, we get a little
They're a
crazy because
little,
old dude try
yeah,
to hack my
they get
shit.
attached a little bit.
I don't get attached.
I
I
don't
get
know.
attached when I know the feelings are mutual and all stuff like that. I'm not about to be tripping off you. That nigga was crazy. This nigga try to hack my information and all that stuff like that. I'm like, bro, for what? It's been
I
like
don't know.
what
Some of
3
them be,
years since me and him actually was like talking or dating or whatever. I'm like, bro, why the fuck is you still obsessed with me?
yeah. No, you want someone
Because your
trying
dick
to
wasn't
catch a
all that
case
magical
type, trying to,
for a nigga to.
oh,
Oh,
good
that's another
spirit.
thing.
You
Side
got
note:
called
just because
out.
a nigga is 6'8", sis, I'm letting y'all know right now. Because a nigga is like above 6 something, I'm gonna say
Ah,
6'5". If a nigga's over 6'5", sis, relax. I promise you, it's 50-50. The tall niggas don't be packing.
everything is
It's
fucking
50-50.
50-50.
Now all I know is here's the little trick I know that I
Everything is
learned from my
50.
past relationship. If the tip does not go over the ball on soft mode, hear me?
I'm calling
Hear
the
me
police.
out. If the tip does not go over the
I'm calling the
balls on soft
police.
mode, it's not that big, sis. That's all I have to say. Now, back to the
First of
Sagittarius.
all,
I didn't dealt with a Sagittarius dude before. It's an entitlement. I feel like you guys have an entitlement sometimes. Like, y'all be feeling like
what you mean?
y'all are literally like the best thing that could ever happen to somebody. And y'all be owning y'all shit.
Yeah.
But to a certain degree, it's like humble yourself. But you are humble, like you said, some people, but some isn't.
Yeah, I feel like that's my only thing, and that's why I feel like that's why my Capricorn
Cause
shit come
this,
into play, or my moon
oh
sign and
boy,
my cusp stuff
oh
come into
boy
play, because
was
I'm
just
so
like, oh, he
humble,
going pro.
so humble.
He going pro that he fuck you better than I do. I was just like, why does it matter?
Ah,
And that
I'm
and
calling
he was accurate. And
911.
he didn't go pro.
HR.
And no, that nigga didn't know any better. He said I'm calling HR. I don't know.
I'm
I got
calling
a big
HR.
toe testing the waters with another Sagittarius. So I'm still trying to figure that shit out. I didn't dealt with some Leo. No, whoa, whoa,
Fuck
whoa,
them.
whoa.
Fuck. Hey,
Go
hey.
ahead.
I'm gonna say this. No, wait. This is a message to all Leos. I mean, shout out to you if one day I meet you and we vibe and we cool and all. But y'all as a whole, except for the females, I fuck with females. Fuck Leos. Fuck Leo dudes. All Leo dudes. Fuck y'all. Fuck all of y'all.
Now,
Leo females, y'all cool.
Leos I messed
That's
with were
all.
both in August. One of them was hella sensitive. How you call that nigga Puck? He Buck. I was like, okay.
Ah. Oh.
Okay. I'm a
Okay.
Taurus, you know me. You can't get Buck with me. You gonna step out of line, I'm gonna step out of line too, and I'm gonna put you right back in line, boo boo. The
Shit.
other
Fuck that. I'm
Leo.
putting you in the back of the line.
Oh, child, that nigga still fine. That nigga fine. And he was chill as hell. That's the
Leos
thing.
are
That's it.
attractive.
Like, they're both August, but one hella sensitive, and the other one is nonchalant as fuck.
I feel like it depends on the facade because they're both. They can be very nonchalant, but they're sensitive as
Who
fuck.
else did I ever
As
mess
a
with?
fire
Oh,
sign.
damn. I just thought about it. That nigga's a Sagittarius, too.
That's why all fire signs have this sense of being cocky or have
What's
this sense
December
of
4th?
ego or the
December
sense.
4th
Now, don't
is
get
a
me
Sagittarius,
wrong.
right?
December 4th? Yes.
Egoistic as fuck.
Yep. And that's pure Sagittarius. That's like,
My
that ain't
thing
no
is just
cusping it,
like,
and that's
humble
right dead
yourself. A
ass
lot
in
of
the
you
middle of
Sagittarius, man,
Sagittarius.
y'all need to humble yourself, especially the athletes. Like, y'all sit here thinking y'all the best thing on the team. Nigga, you play for D3. Relax. Because clearly if you was
No,
that good,
no.
you would play for a D1, a Division 1. And your team would be on the fucking ESPN. It would be on TV. Like, your school would be on TV. The fuck?
You said that's
Yes.
a what? A Sagittarius? I don't know. I have not been able to find any compatibility with my own sign. And the ones that I do see, like, have some sort of interest in, I don't know. They just don't be adding up, or we just don't be talking all like that. So it just be like, well, I can't catch no vibe with you if I ain't talking to you. But I kind of feel like that's what people feel about me because I don't respond. But Sagittarius
A
things.
Libra. I mess with Libra. I think that's
Ugh, Libras, they're
he ain't controlling.
controlling.
He's soft. He's
Extremely.
really
And they're soft. So,
October.
what month was he born? October. That may be why.
Because I
Wait,
got a brother
no.
that's born in October. Them niggas 3 days apart. The one real reckless and buck with it, and he's a Libra. The blonde hair
Yep,
one,
that's
the
my
blonde.
sister.
You know who I'm talking about.
My sister ain't no soft or
No,
gentle
but
spirit
the
either.
other, but
She real rum.
that
She
dude,
real.
He
Rowdy.
a different breed. Like for real, if anything, like that nigga really a different breed. He
I ain't
be
never fucked with no Libra,
when we
so
first when we first started to get to know each other, he was
can't
trying to be an
relate.
asshole, and I'm just like, you know me, I know asshole tendencies and all that shit like that. I'm like, bro, you can't be no asshole to me. And he was like, yeah. The more
Hmm.
I started to get to know him, I'm like, oh, she really cool as fuck. Okay, it's like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm dead.
But I can't lie. I started catching the vibe a little bit too much. I admitted my feelings, and then this nigga like the dickheadness really came out. I'm just like, well, bet. I mean, I don't need you know me. I'm backward as fuck. I don't need to tell you my feelings because especially if I know it's not mutual. I don't need to tell you my feelings so it can definitely go away. My feelings go away when it's not mutual, but I have to get it off my conscience so I can move forward.
Yeah.
It's like I match the energy, but just like I can't be soft for too long. It just feels weird. It just feels
No,
weird.
yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't. I gotta. And I feel like that's another thing that Tauruses are aggressive, can be aggressive. But that I feel like they're the aggressive earth sign. And then all fire signs are aggressive. And when I talk, I'm very aggressive. And it's not personal, but that's how I talk. And then if I'm not aggressive, I don't fuck with you all like that. I can't be nice
I
for
think
too
I
long.
don't know there's any other sign.
What you mean? I don't know much about air signs except for Gemini.
Gemini's.
What are some other Pisces? They remind me of Aquariuses in certain instances, but they're just air and water. So they have some different traits. Virgos, oh my God, I'm not a fan of Virgo men, but Virgo men are kind of like the Leos
I wouldn't
for
know.
the earth
I don't
signs.
know. I don't think I ever messed with a Virgo. I don't think I ever messed with a Scorpio either. The only
I will
Scorpio men in my
honestly,
life.
Scorpios are trash water sign, but it's crazy because I say they trash, but Scorpios and Sagittariuses are so similar.
I just
There's just that one's water.
because you said something about
What?
Scorpios are
What's
trash.
wrong?
Sorry. I came from the ball sacks of a Scorpio.
What? Yeah, I did
Nah,
too.
I'll tell you the one thing
I
about that one
did
brother. I got one brother
too.
that's definitely a Scorpio. Like my brother, I got one brother and my dad that's like literally the same birthday and everything. I don't know, but my dad was a different type of thing. I don't know what the fuck wrong with my brother. Nah, not like that. No, I see not like that. No,
Yeah.
that's why I feel like I'm so much like my father because the assholeness and like the aggressiveness, I definitely get that from my father. I think that's genetics for real. I'm not gonna cap. I think that's really genetics.
Yeah, and I will say Scorpios are they can be very nurturing. They can be very nice. It just depends on what side of a Scorpio you're on.
Facts.
That describes a Scorpio because Scorpios are, but I feel like that's any sign. It especially depends on the signs because some signs, if you're on the bad side of the sign, they ain't gonna worry about you too much. Some signs gonna let you know, oh yeah, you on my bad side, and you either gonna
I
regret it or I'm
remember.
gonna make your life a living hell. And Scorpios, Sagittarius,
We're not gonna
Geminis,
talk about
or
Geminis. And my childhood best friend is a Gemini, but she like my right
ha ha
hand
ha
for real.
ha
That's my baby case. My
ha
mama a
ha ha.
Gemini, but we ain't gonna talk about that one because numbers play a part in that as well.
Yeah.
Now I feel like that's a whole nother topic. I don't think a lot
What?
of people know. Yes,
What you said
numerology.
numbers?
That's a whole nother
Yes,
topic.
yes.
We could say that for another episode.
Man, the ologies,
But
no, for real. So if y'all like that, this would definitely be a continuation. We'll do some
I
more
feel like that's our little
numerology
segment.
stuff.
I have to bring you back. I probably bring some other
Definitely,
people involved in it too. So
for
I
sure.
think for sure we're gonna have to definitely do a part two. But guess what? Part two, guys, coming season two.
No, because
So
period is coming.
with that being said,
All of it.
guys, me and the best friend Tavion,
All
the
right, it
real
was
guys.
fun. No, it was real talk. It was real talk. That's what it
I
was.
am
It was real
Alicia,
talk.
and that's real talk.
Period.
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 Period.